Atlantia vivere, Atlantia vincere, Atlantia victor. My dear friends, this is a message for Donald Trump or John Titor. John Titor was 43 years old when he emerged from 2027, I believe. He is a time traveler. And perhaps you should all know about time traveling, that we are all living in a multiverse, and maybe even in an omniverse. A multiverse is made of about an infinity of universes, and an omniverse is made in my light from an infinity of multiverses. So in order to survive in the multiverse, you need to have consciousness, and in order to survive in the omniverse, you need to have spirit. John Titor probably has both of them. Donald Trump has shown to us that he knows about the future. However, the future from which he emerges is not our future, because it is the future of another universe. Our future will be much different from the future of John Titor, because we are living in this local universe. And I wish to say to John Titor that the reason why the future was so bleak is because everyone is lying, because the Illuminati are still running the world, because I have not died for Atlantia, because my sister Artemis has not done her job to Atlantia, because she was not burned alive for Atlantia. That is the reason. I have seen my future, I have seen my eyes removed, I have seen myself giving the last orders for the Atlantean fleets to invade this world and liberate it. I have seen myself speaking about the liberate movement created after the coming fall, the economic fall, when all the nations shall be united in a global corporation. I have seen everything. And the reason why these things have not happened in an accelerated pace in 2016 and 17 is because I have not done my job. And also my sister Artemis has not done her job. That is the real reason. But we shall do our job now, because we are living in a time loop. We are repeating, this is the 98th time when we are repeating the same nuclear war, humanity going to Mars, blah blah blah, and so on, or to Venus, blah blah blah, in the past, in the future. Mars was in the past a populated planet, Venus is in the future a populated planet. Let me tell you what the future will give to us. In 2003, the Illuminati have rediscovered the Atlantean city called Raman and Nilan in the Butcher's Mountains. They were led by an Italian called Massini. They have threatened us with economic war. They have threatened us to cut Romania down from all, Monte Market, to kill us, to destroy our country economically, and so on. And 13 years have passed since 2003. We have agreed to let all the information go in a moderate pace. And also Atlantia is a great civilization, but Agartha is also a great consciousness civilization. There was war, there was nuclear war 50,000 years ago, and you know, the time distance between now and 2027 is much, much smaller than the time distance that I have in my mind. I can see the future of Atlantia and I can see the past of Atlantia. I can go 4 billion years into the past and 2.5 billion years into the future. I can travel much more in time than John Titor ever can. Because we are light beings of Atlantia. I am the great archangel Lucifer. I am the most powerful light being in this universe. Some people even call me demon, great demon, but the truth is that this land, Dacia or Atlantia, was the land where our first Atlantean ancestors came, and they divided themselves between angels and demons, and they killed themselves, and they killed their own children, and they waged war against each other, and they They divided the world and they waged nuclear war one against another. That is the sad truth. The sad truth is that in the present Atlantia no longer exists, but in the past she does exist, also in the future. And the Atlantean fleets that are coming to liberate us, they are not from our time. They are from the past and from the future. I know that the Russian alliance made of Valkorians and Atlanteans have erected a time field at the edges of the Alpha 3 and 4 spiral galaxy in order to prevent our fleets from coming and to destroy them. But to their great dismay, our waters of Atlantia are here. We have lost half of our 2 million strong fleet. We have lost 72% of the 10 million strong fleet. We have lost 16% of the 100 million strong fleet, or 12 or 10%. And we have lost 2% of the 1 billion fleet. But they are all here now. And the ancient ones shall give us the way. Because you know, when you have a small child, an adolescent like the United States is, because the United States is a very young society, who is going off rail, the parents cannot do anything because the parents are also immature, and the parents are called France and UK, England, Spain, Italy, Belgium, Holland, Sweden, maybe Russia. But these are all young civilizations. These civilizations cannot give you what you need, a good spanking. They cannot put you on the right track. We are the center of Atlantia, we need to put you on the right track. In agreement with Agartha, on 5th of November, we are going to release the full dump of informations that we have on the Illuminati. And we are going to destroy the Illuminati leadership of your country. We are going to expose to the world the whole intricacies, the whole web of lies and money and power which was constructed between these governments and the Clinton Foundation. Therefore, the whole web of lies shall fall down. Yes, there is a risk for nuclear war between Russia and the United States in Aleppo and so on in Syria. But you cannot make an omelette without breaking some eggs. And our flying saucers shall patrol the skies and intercept any strategic or tactical vectors and destroy them before they reach their targets. We have 6,000, maybe 7,000 or 8,000 flying saucers here. We need to get them, in the air. We need to save this planet. We need to tell the truth. We need to expose all the dirt from under the carpet of America. This is what we need to do. And in doing so, we shall prove to our ancestors that we are true Atlanteans. That the world of John Titor, in which people are starving to death and the whole world is a wasteland, shall not come to fruition. We shall march into a new future, a future in which humanity shall conquer and colonize 200 star systems in 200 years. We shall make the liberate movement. We shall have money no longer. We shall have a communist government all over the world, but not in a bad sense, but in a good sense. We shall give freely to everyone, because they made that experiment in Cambodia. Or Cambodia, the Illuminati said, well, everyone is going to starve to death if money are no longer. Well, no, some people starve to death, but most people continue to do their job, even if they were no longer paid. And they were sharing the fruits of their labor. Yes, 3/4 of the population of Cambodia died. Pol Pot had a lot of scars, but time has passed. We are now in the ethical age. We are now in the 5th. There. This is a secret video. I shall put this video on YouTube and not send the link to anyone. Not even to John Titor. That is my promise to you. Goodbye.